Yo, what's up? It's your boy Dragon back here with another video. In today's video, I'm gonna show y'all how to make what you see on the screen. And basically what it is, this like a 2K22 update banner tutorial. Now most of this tutorial gonna be run cut, so the video help you out, or you either just like the video, make sure you hit the sub button. Let's get it. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is go to File, then New, and you want to go into Photoshop, and you want to pick 1546 by 423. Now I got my screenshots off of Discord, so if you want to get yours off of Discord, you just go up in here and you'll go on the image, right click, save the image, and then it'll pop something up and you just want to click save the image again. But I already got mine, so I'm gonna go back into Photoshop and go to File, Open, and after I do that, I'm gonna just hold Control and get the screenshots I want, which is gonna be these right here, and I'm gonna show you where to place them at. So you just want to take this lock off, hit Control C, come in here, hit Control V, and you kind of want to make it, let me see, yeah, make it like around this size right here. I like to get mine going like waist up, kind of like that, and I'm gonna put that one like that and just bring it over. After you do that, you want to hit P on your keyboard, go to the pen tool, hit Control and the plus symbol to zoom in. You want to start cutting out the my player, so you just start from right here and you will come make a full circle around the player and come back to right here. And I'm probably gonna drop an updated 2K22 my player cutout video, but for right now, just go look at the old one if you don't know how to cut out. But I'm gonna cut this out and speed it up and be back with y'all when I'm done. Alright, so once you're done, just connect the dot, right click, and you want to go to make selection, then hit OK. Come over here to the polynomial lasso tool, and I'm gonna just right click, select and inverse, but you don't have to do that. All you gotta do is just come over here, click on the image, and just click on that button and basically do that. So now I'm gonna just come over here and get the other image, click on this, hit Control C, come over here, hit Control V, and make this a little bit smaller and just resize it. Let me see how I want it. Yeah, I'll probably put it about right here and cut that out also. So you just want to zoom in, take that off, hit P on your keyboard, and cut this whole thing out.
Ivan the producer.
Alright, so now that you're done with that, you want to right click, make selection, go to feather radius 1, hit OK, go to the polynomial lasso tool if you got this issue, and just come down here and do that. And you should have your screenshots looking like this. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is add brightness and contrast. You can add brightness to the first image, create a clipping mask. I'm gonna go by 61 on this one because you know I already did it. I'm doing a remake, so just go by 61. And then on this one right here, I'll create another clipping mask and go by 70. Some on this. After that, I'm gonna go to the levels and mess with this. I think I put like 87 on it and came down here a little bit to about 230. And the next thing I'm gonna do is go find the background. And you can find the backgrounds in my pack also. I'll leave my pack in the description. Now you just right click, copy image. I'm gonna get mine off Twitter. Come over here, hit Control V, and I think I put mine to the top and kind of had it something like this. So yeah, you can just find the right position. All right, so now what you want to do is go over here, create a new layer, hit G on your keyboard, go to the paint bucket tool, and what you're gonna do now is like click back here, make sure you got the black color, and we're just gonna do that. So after, we're gonna go to soft light on this, put this on soft light, and do that. And now, before we add the little brushes or whatever, we're gonna go on these players, hit B on our keyboard right there, and then I'm gonna show y'all what to do. So we're just gonna go around with this brush and just basically cut out the thing. And you want to do this on the whole image. So what I'm gonna do is go on this website, and I'm gonna put this in the description. Now it give you like different colors, and basically what I did was just find like a pattern for orange colors. And first thing I'm doing, I'm gonna get either one of these. I forgot which one it was, but I'm gonna just click this to copy to my clipping board or brush or whatever. Create a new layer, bring this in the middle, hit B on your keyboard, and what you want to do is go to the color picker, and you want to hit Control and V, and the color should paste. So after that, what you want to do is just go back here and click with the color like so, and you should have something like that. After that, you can go above here and put this across and put it on color and have something like this. And I'm gonna get the other color, copy that also, Control V with that, put this on here, do color, and load opacity, and kind of mix them until I get a good feel for it. Alright, so I put this on 42, and then I went ahead and put this on 79 for it, so you can copy those. I'm gonna create a new layer down here and kind of go across with it like so. So you'll have something like this. Alright, so now what you want to do is just go up here, create a new layer. You want to hit B on your keyboard, hold Alt, click a color, and I'm gonna show you. Make this smaller with the brackets. Alt, click a color, Alt, click a color, Alt, click a color, and Alt, click a color like that. And you want to set it to screen. And you basically want to lower the opacity, so it'll be some. Well, I mean, yeah, lower some, and just mess with it a little bit. And you can just keep messing with it till you feel like it's good. I'm probably gonna keep mine on about 87. And hit Control and S to say your work. Alright, so next thing I'm gonna do is add brightness and contrast, but I'm only gonna mess with the contrast, so you can up this like how you want. You see, the higher it goes, the darker it is. Then when I made this, I put it on 23, and you can see the difference. So if you want to put it on, you can just have it like that. Alright, so after that, you want to create a new layer, hit B on your keyboard, and go to the color that you didn't use for like the first background for this right here. Go to that color and just make it black, so you won't have to worry about getting the other color back. So you want to make that black, and you want to kind of go in on the edges and make it kind of dark, kind of like that. And you can lower your opacities with it after you do it. So just mess with it a little bit, something like that. Then you can go down here, create a new layer, do it again, and just make it dark at the edges like so, and mess with the opacity on it. After you do that, you want to come up here, or you can start down here first. You want to go to exposure, and what you want to do is turn this down, and then hit Control and I on this, hit B on your keyboard, go to the white color, and then like let me see, I'm gonna come over here, and with the white color just kind of shade it in so it can show, and you will see. Let me show you something. It'll only go in on this side, so you can make this side like a little darker or whatever, and then you can do the exposure again, and I'm gonna show you. And this time you want to make this brighter, and you want to hit Control I and go to the white thing and have it coming in over here, so it'll be white and like light and dark basically. So you can just mess with the exposure over here also, and kind of do it how you want to. So I'm gonna keep messing this and I'll be back with y'all. Alright, so for the light part, I'm gonna put this like 22. And then for the dark part, I'm gonna put this like 140, so it can be like kind of like this, so it'll be like dark and light and stuff like that. And I'm gonna do this one on this side too, so we can probably make the dark a little more and then go to exposure. And what we'll do is just do the same little method. We'll up the exposure a little bit, then we'll hit Control I and come over here with the white color, and we'll just shade it in like so, but only over here. And you want to get the black so it make sure it don't go over there. And then after that, you can just mess with it a little bit, and you can add another exposure group, make it dark. Control and I, hit B on your keyboard, and go over here with the white color, and basically just kind of make it dark over here. And after you do that, you want to hit Control S, and I'm gonna show you what to do next. Alright, so next thing I'm gonna do is open the Genesis pack, and I'm gonna open a few things from there and put some stuff in here, and I'm gonna be back with y'all after I do that. Alright, so when you come in here, you see this CC box, and I actually tried out CCs when I first used it, but I ended up taking them off. I'm gonna just come in here, hit Control V with them, and show you this third one if you actually want to use it. What I did was just simply took the gradient map off, and I might keep this on while making it, take it off at the end, because I actually kind of still like how it looks. So I'm gonna keep that on for a little bit and probably end up taking it off in the middle of the tutorial. But if you want to add like a little gradient or color correction, that's a pretty cool one. But I'm gonna go in here, and what I'm coming in here to get, it'll be in the dust and scratches. So I'm gonna just get this one, hit Control C on it, and come over here and hit Control V. And you basically have something like this, just bring it in here and add it, and yeah, have something like that. So next thing I'm gonna do is go down here, and what I'm gonna do is add like glow around the character. So I'm go over here to the brush by hitting B on my keyboard, and you can just come all the way around the my player and add like the brush. And you can go to screen afterwards and mess with the opacity on it, and just make sure you get a little bit of that glow. And you can actually add a mask to this, and then come up in here and kind of shade it out at the edges, like where you don't want it at, and you can see it going to work like that. So yeah, you can add that to it. And I'm gonna do this on the other image also. Just come down here, add it, hit B on your keyboard, but just come around, add screen, lower the opacity a little bit, go get this little mask or whatever, come on the edges, and wherever you don't want it at, you can just do like this on it. And that's pretty much all to it. And you can hit Control S to say your work after you're done, and you see like the big difference when you take it off and put it back on. But yeah, alright, so after doing that, I'm gonna go into Cinema 4D, and I'm gonna create some text. Now as you can see, I already got Lightroom open, but we ain't starting this, so what I'm gonna do is just go to File, Open, and open up a brand new Lightroom. And I'm gonna leave y'all the free one down in the description, but if you want the one I want specifically, hit me up, and I'm gonna try to show you where to get it from, because somebody sent me this and I don't even know where it's from, and I ain't finna put it out there because I don't know if they paid for it or not. But what you want to do is just come in here, go to text, and you want to type in the text that you put on the banner. So you would just come up in here and let me look for the font, and when I find it, I'm gonna let y'all know. Alright, so the font name is Stay Outside, so I'm gonna just put this on here, put the name, and basically the only thing I did was put like the depth down a little bit, but this is it right here. I always keep my depth down. You can see if I bring it up, bring it back down, it'll do something like that. Now I'm not that good at Cinema 4D, but I can show you how to render this text. So what you want to do is have your depth like that. Make sure if you want to go to your text, just come up in here, go across, type in a new name, and your font right here. That's pretty much all you need. Now I'm gonna go over here to my render settings, go to save, and I'm gonna just name this Jerk 1, and then hit enter, exit it out, and then click the render button, and I'm gonna let this render, and I'm gonna be back with y'all when it's done. Alright, so now that you're done with this, what we can do is already go into Photoshop, but I'm not gonna be done rendering. But when you come in here, go to File, Open, and you want to hit Control C on this, and come in here and basically hit Control V. Now I'm gonna put this all the way down here, and I think on this one, like my image, I made the little characters a little bit bigger, but that's a good thing. So you just come in here, probably sit the text just like this, and it's probably gonna be a little more different than what y'all seen on the screen the first time or whatever. But I mean, it's wrong uncut, you feel me? So come back in here, and now what you want to do is take the depth all the way off, hit 0 on it, come over here to edit render settings, put a 2 beside that, and then you want to render it again. And when you back with y'all when it's done, this not gonna take long either. Alright, so now this done, you want to go to File, Open, and hit Control C on this, and come all the way over here. Find the text. I ain't named my stuff last time, so I'm gonna name my stuff this time. Hit Control V on the text, come all the way over here, and we're gonna make this bigger, and we're gonna basically size it up together. So just make sure you get like the same size and put one over the other. And now that we do that, what we're gonna start doing is adding gradient overlays. And I'm gonna give you a rundown on how to do it, but I'm gonna kind of cut out like the little part of me fixing it up. But I'm gonna give you a rundown on how to do it and how I did it last time. So what I do is I put the one on top, go to my blending options, and I add a gradient overlay. And for some reason, it look like they already got an overlay right here, but I don't think I used this one. So what you would do is go to gradient overlay basically. And I went to go get one of these colors, so I just went on here, hit Control V, and then come down here and hit Control V. But I make sure the one on top up here is kind of darker. And then after that, what I would do is hit OK, go to the one below, right click, copy the layer style, come down here, right click, paste it. Then I'll go to blending options, gradient overlay, do it again. But this time I get like a different color. Now they give you different colors to work with on this, and you can pick like different ones to try out different colors. I'm just showing you how you can try them out. So for example, if I just want to use this, I would come down here and do a little method I just showed you. Or if I wanted to use this color right here, I can just come down here and change it that quick. And let me see, to do something like that. But I'm gonna mess with the colors, and I'm gonna be back with y'all, because even when I change it, I'm gonna show y'all what settings I got for them. So I'm gonna be back when I'm done with that. Alright, so now that you got this right here and you kind of mess with your stuff, what you want to do, well, what I'm gonna show you is my blending options first. Come over here, and this is basically what I had. You can like copy these and get like the little colors. And yeah, but I kind of did something like that, you feel me? And I'm gonna go to the bottom and show you kind of what I did on that one also. So I just came down here, and this is the one they already had me preset with, so I didn't really know what I was working with. But that's pretty much it, and I'm gonna show you what to do next. So next, what we gonna do, we just gonna create a new layer, and we gonna use that same font, and we gonna put the name in. So I'm putting jerk. I don't even know how to say dude name, but that's my homie though. So we're gonna make this bigger, and we're gonna put it at the back. Now I do this in a lot of my tutorials, but you kind of just want to put this back here like this. And after that, you want to go to your blender options, and you want to add a stroke. Make sure that's white. We're not gonna really mess with that right now though, and probably put it something like that. And then you want to put this on overlay. All right, so now that you got this, you just want to lower the opacity of it, and you can kind of mess with it. I'm pretty sure on the band I put mine around like 12, 13, or 15. I'm gonna just do number 12. Well, nah, I probably do something a little higher, but just mess with that for a little bit. And yeah, then I set my fill all the way down. And yeah, just have something like this. And you can hit Control and J on that. Put another one down here, take off the stroke, and put it on overlay. And yeah, you can mess with that also. And you should have something like that when you're done. So yeah, and then you want to go over to the jury text you made, make that a group, and then you want to go to your blending options, and you want to put an inner shadow on there, and just copy these settings right here and keep that on top. And I might end up putting that back on. Yeah. So after you put that on, you want to go down here, make another layer, hit B on your keyboard, and with these little spots, I'm holding Alt click, and I'm picking the color and clicking with it, and just go around like this and put it on screen after doing that. So you'll have something like this, and then you want to go above the text. You want to hold Alt and pick these colors and do the same thing with the text or whatever. So you'll have something like this, and you want to go to screen, lower the opacity, and you can hit Control S to say your work, and you'll see the difference when it like comes off and comes on and stuff like that. So I'm gonna keep mine like that though. Alright, so after that, make a new layer above the text, create a clipping mask, hit B on your keyboard, go to like this black brush, and we just gonna go from the bottom and make it a little bit dark. Now I ain't do this on the first time, but I do this on my like banners and stuff with my 3D text a lot. So you could do something like this. Then you can go to brightness and contrast, create clipping mask, and kind of probably up the brightness on it. And take this off to make sure it looks alright though. So just up the brightness until like a good spot and keep it like that. And hit Control S when you're done with it. Alright, so next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come on here, create a new layer, hit B on your keyboard. I mean my keyboard, but hit it on your keyboard. And I'm just now remember I forgot to put a little keyboard on the screen. So if you got any questions, hit me in the comment section. But you just want to come across it like around the whole image with a black brush and come around the edges like so, and just go around and mess with the opacity on that, and make sure you Control S. And if you want to know my brush settings, this is it right here. I set my hardness to 0 when I use it, so it should look something like that. So next thing I'm gonna do is bring my socials, and we're pretty much gonna be done. I'm gonna show you how to add like the effects to make it look better than this. And this is it with the thing on, this is it with it off. And I really don't know what's better. Hit me in the comment section if you made this far, let me know. But I'm gonna bring in the socials, and I'm gonna be back with y'all when I do that. I'm bringing Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok. And this just for example. I don't really know what jerk like real social is, feel me? But yeah, Control C. You wanna come over here and hit Control V, and just put it to somewhere like where you can see it. So I bring it up here for right now. Hit Control C on this. Come over here, Control C, hit Control C and Control V. I mean, my bad for confusing y'all a little bit. Just bring this down, and yeah, basically like this. I made this text a little bit bigger than last time, so it might look a little worse, but hit Control and the plus symbol to zoom in. And you might want to lock some of these layers if it drags with the text or messes it up. So I mean the socials, but just drag this out a little bit and drag this out a little bit also. And now what you want to do is create some text, and you might have to scroll down a little bit to actually type. I'm gonna name that jerk. Come up here, get the font. Any font you need, let me know in the comment section. I'm gonna try to remember to put it in the description. So you want to come down here and do this. And yeah, like that. Go to the color white. Hit Control J, hold Shift and drag it over. And probably put it there far away. Make sure YouTube is in the center, and make sure this is equal. Hit Control J and drag this over also. And now you want to hit Control S, and just make sure you get these and get the socials. Make sure you group them, and then you want to come down here, and you can hit Control and R to go to the ruler tool. But I'm gonna go get this, bring the ruler over, and go to my social group up here, and then I'm gonna make sure this is in the center. After that, the next thing I'm gonna do is add a drop shadow on the group, and we basically gonna merge everything. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna bring this down so I can see where it's at. Put about right there. I lower the opacity a little bit. Hit Control S one last time, it's pretty much last time you'll be seeing this. Feel me? Cause now you finna upgrade. So like I said, I don't even know what looks better. I feel like that looks better, but people like bright stuff sometimes too. So I'm probably gonna do both of them. Let's see what we got on the video. We got 42 minutes. Y'all probably ain't gonna see number 30 though. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna do this first. I'm gonna render like this first. Then I'm gonna do the other one. Then I'm gonna show you how to put it in the little template, and that'll be pretty much it to the video. So hold shift, come down here, group it, hit Control J, then hit Control E, hit M on your keyboard, drag this across, hit Control J again, right click, convert to smart object. And if you don't understand what I did, slow the video down because I did do it quick. So you want to go to filter and then camera raw filter. All I want to do is try that coupe again. Make sure my journal recording. Yes, sir. Alright, so you want to go to presets if you got presets. Now, really, I probably don't even need a preset on this. Not trying to be cocky, but I feel like this looks pretty good without a preset. So I might not even add one. But if you want to like know to get these presets, let me know in the comment section or whatever, or something like that, and I'm gonna send you to the right place. But I probably will not add a preset on this. Keep it a buck. So I tell you what, I'm gonna take a preset off. I'm gonna take a preset off, and I ain't gonna add no preset. But what I probably do is mess with the contrast a little bit, highlights and the shadows, the whites, because I don't really need camera raw filter for this. And you can hit OK. So after that, what we're gonna do is go to Magic Bullet Looks, and I'm gonna show you what to do when we get in here. Alright, so once it loaded up, you can go to your chromatic aberration, put it on 60. I know that's what I use on here. Add auto shoulder. I don't know why they got my haze flare and the fusion on, but take that off and just have these two on. And if you want to add something, you always go to the side, click it, and then drag it down there. And you click finish when you got your stuff done with that. And now we're gonna do is go to Topaz Labs. So now we go to Topaz Labs, and what we're gonna do is go to mild details. Some people like mild details. I low-key tried out mild mild color pop. I low-key like that jump. Let me see how mild details look. I'm gonna apply it and hit OK. It's good, but it got all them details. I don't know though. I might keep it on here for the video's sake though. So let's say you did pick mild details. You want to create a new layer, hit B on your keyboard, and we're gonna do the alt thing with like we did last time. So hold alt, click a color, and then place that color. Now you want to go to screen, lower the opacity, and kind of have something like this. Now what I'm gonna do, go to filter, noise, and I'm gonna reduce the noise on here, and you copy those same noise settings and have something like that. And that's basically what I did for the banner the first time. So that's how you do it. Now I'm gonna just do this one this time, but I'm gonna speed through the, like me messing with the presets on here, and let y'all see how it come out. So I'm gonna hit Control J, do the same thing, and I'll be back with y'all when I'm done. Alright, so now this done, you feel me? Let me know which one you like better. This the dark, grimy looking version, and this the like clean, light version, you feel me? But yeah, let me know what you like better. I might not even put all that glow on there. I might just leave it like this. I like the light version better though. It looks so clean and smooth, so I think I like this version. So to export, you just want to go to File, Export, and then click Export, and then I'm gonna name this Jerk Banner 2203. I don't know why I be coming up with these names, but let's open them up and compare them first before we add them on there. So I'm gonna open this up, and these are like the two versions. So this the one I just made, and this the one you might have saw in the thumbnail, you feel me? So let me know which one you like better, this or this. You feel me? They very different. So let me know. But with all that being said, we're just gonna go to file open and we're gonna get a little banner template thingy. And I'm gonna leave it in the comment section. If I don't, let me know in the comment section, you feel me? But I just want to get this one. Hit Control C, come over here, hit Control V, hit Control J, drag this over, hit Control J, drag it over again, hit Control E, break it down, hit Control U, turn the lightness down. Then come down here, paint bucket tool, by hitting G on your keyboard, change the color to black, bring it to G. Bring it to black, I'm tripping. And then have it like this, go to file, export as, and export it. And I'm gonna name this jerk Big 5046. Alright, so if you enjoyed the tutorial, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. Being about Dragon, peace out.